What's up, y'all? It's New York Hobby. I'm back at it with another one. I'm back home now. I got back 3 days ago on Monday. I'm back in the gym, back grinding. Man, Orlando, Florida, I had a great time. And we're going to get into it now. Training camp went as good as it could. I didn't make a whole lot of shots this time. This was, out of all the pro combines, this is the one that I actually struggled the most. Well, this wasn't a combine, this was training camp. It's a little bit frustrating, yes, because I made it all the way to training camp just for this to happen. But I'm a man of my word. I said no matter what, I mess up or I do good, I'm gonna post a video and give a review. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna post a review, post a video. Let's get into first of all, the flight was great. Got there safely. The flight going there was safe. The flight coming back was safe. Lord and Savior, God in Jesus Christ's name. I made sure I got as much rest as I could. I didn't, which is funny. I'm about to say this. I didn't lift a whole lot of weights the 2 to 3 days before. I got a lot of rest 2 to 3 days before. And it's funny because physically and muscle-wise, you saw in the videos and in the picture, that was the best I ever looked physically without a shirt on, under my jersey. When I used to do that, my arms used to look baggy and all that. That was as good as I looked without the shirt under my jersey, which is funny because I didn't do a whole lot of weights. Did I lift? Yes. I was a little bit, mostly stress-based. But I got 2 to 3 days worth of rest, and that's as best as I look muscular-wise. Now, I know there's some that's wondering out there. It's because I got a tan, because I stay in the sun a lot. So that's why my arm look, a little lighter than here, because I do sun gaze a lot. And because of that, I get tan a lot too. But back to the basketball. The working out was cool. We had one day of working out before, and then the last 2 days was obviously scrimmages and, playing ball. It was tournament set up. We lost both games, man. Yeah, all of us struggled. I struggled for sure. My team, bro, and it wasn't even that I wasn't even it's not like I wasn't trying or anything. I was doing good. I had my Ben Simmons moment. It is what it is. But the first game I only scored 1 point off the free throw, and I only had 4 points the second game. Defensively, I was aware I was doing good. Rebounding, that was my best performance. Pretty much defense and rebounding, that was my best performance at the training camp. But for the most part, I'm humbled. You know what I'm saying? I still had fun, still had a great time, just working to get my opportunity and doing what I can and, doing as good as I can. This is obviously a short review. The working out, cardio-wise, because of the rest, obviously, and I did eat a lot too. At first, the cardio, I did feel it, obviously, because we did 2 15s in suicide. And I felt that right after the second 15. And we did the suicide. So I was glad I got the windiness part out the way and the jet lag out of the way before we got to the games. Once I got into the games and I started running that treadmill after the training, after the practice, the workout, I was house money. I was feeling good again. I was in great shape. It just was, the jet lag, man. And obviously the rest before that. Um, the scenery was good. You know, that was my first time in 5 years being back at Florida and being in Orlando. It was a great scenery, great time. Had an awesome time. You know, had fun, of course. Had my laughs. But for the most part, I was, you know, working hard because, you know, I got a job to do and I'm trying to get a job, you know, and in the sport of being a professional athlete and being a basketball player is, you know, you working to get a job. Um, I made it, you know, all the way to training camp. That's a blessing in disguise, you know. Even though my results, you know, now I wanted to did not live up to what I wanted to offensively, but you know, I ain't really sweating it. You know, obviously back at the gym working hard again. You know, that was my first basketball training camp. It was a splendid sight, and it won't be my last either. You know, plenty more opportunities to come. You know, I'm just preparing for that. And I do have another tryout, you know, coming up within a month or so in Phoenix, Arizona. Gotta prepare for that as well. But like, it's a very short review because, like I said, it was tournament based. We only had one practice, and then the rest was all tournament based, and we lost both games. Not my best performance, but I'm trusting the process, and I'm gonna keep going and keep working hard. Not gonna give up, and make sure that my next opportunity is better than it was this time. But for the most part, you know, the fact that I even got to training camp, even though I didn't make it into the top 20, to, you know, take that next step and, you know, get the opportunity to get signed or get a contract. It is what it is, you know. I'm just gonna keep working hard and strive to the best I can to get my opportunity. And keep working to get a job, of course. Yeah, that's what it is in the sport of professional basketball and the sport of even being a basketball period. Not everything is gonna go your way. Not everything is gonna go your way, but you also gotta remain humble and remain strong, no matter the circumstances. And no matter the circumstances, I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna keep going through this process. You know, I posted my footage. You know, I'm a man of my word. I posted what went down. You know, y'all saw what went down. By the way, I know there's questions about that too. You said, man, there was no footage going to be shared. They was recording this time. I did not know that they was going to be recording the last game of the training camp. I literally found that, I say 10 minutes before, and then that's when I posted what I posted before I head into the facility. And it was a great facility, great, you know, it was a college campus, great facility. They allowed us to use the workout center to stretch, work out, lift weights, do all that. I didn't lift a whole lot of weights, probably did like small stuff. And like I said, that's funny because that's the best I ever looked, you know, with the shirt off, like just plain jersey wise. Like, it's funny because, like I said, that's the, I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with my regimen, I don't know, but you can control what you can control, you know. And I definitely have a lot to work on. Definitely have stuff that I had to work on. Definitely rewatch the footage. And I've seen what I have to work on. And, you know, action speaks louder than words. And I'm going to keep working on it. And that really sums it up. Camp was there for 3 days. And, you know, got back on the flight, got my rest in. Now I'm back home. And I'm back to get in working. And that's not, you know, that's not the last. My training camp, you know, that's not the last training camp I'm gonna be to. That's not the last basketball video I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have plenty of basketball videos out and plenty of training camp videos, professional videos. And even when I do make it professionally one day, that won't be my last video either. Y'all will see me reviewing my season and all that stuff. I got plans for that, all that. So we're gonna keep working one step at a time at this. One step at a time for the most part. Just keep working hard and just keep doing, what I gotta do and keep, And I wish nothing to the best to all my peers who competed at the training camp. Nothing but the best. Hopefully some of y'all get signed, And that's all I gotta say about that. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if y'all got any more questions, feel free to hit me up. But I was very blessed to even make it that far. And I'm very blessed to continue to keep going. And that's what I gotta say about that. I'm always gonna give y'all updates on what's going on with, my stuff and all that. And y'all know how I do with, sports stuff and as well as the mental health and all that. Well, that's my full training camp review. Short term. Did live up to my expectations. But it is what it is. I'm trusting the process. Did I have fun? I absolutely had a blast. Amazing. I had a blast out there. I loved every second of it. If I had to do it again, I'd do it again. I love y'all. Y'all stay tuned for some more. Y'all got any questions? Feel free to hit your boy up. And, much love to y'all. And for all my peers, like I said, who's going through their basketball journey as well, y'all keep going and keep working hard too. Got much love for y'all. New York Hobby signing out. Like, comment, and subscribe.